I realize poor Charles is my new turf, but can a guy call a friend at the old precinct and get some information off the record? Well, I have my reasons. Otherwise, I wouldn't put you in this position. Thank you. Look, I need everything you got on a guy they call the Balkan. As fast as you can, okay? Someone's life might depend on it.
Well, that didn't sound good. Who's in danger?
Look, I gotta talk to you about this. Come on, sit down. I lied to you about something, and I hated doing it, but I did it because Lucky asked me to.
What are you talking about?
Lucky's not in London looking for your dad. He's in Ireland on an undercover op for Interpol.
For Interpol?
I guess he looks like this gun-for-hire named Ronan O'Reilly who met an untimely end. Interpol wants him to impersonate O'Reilly so they can actually get to the guy they really want. Okay, that's what I found out in the first phone call from Lucky. I just found out who the target is. I'm telling you all this stuff because if something were to happen to Lucky and I haven't warned you about it, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself, and you definitely wouldn't forgive me either.
So you think something bad is going to happen to my brother?
With the Balkan involved, that is a definite possibility.
Aren't too big on subtlety, are you? You know, why not send up a few flares so the authorities know exactly where to find us?
Save your smart mouth, O'Reilly. The boss isn't happy, but he'll tell you that in person. Возьми-его.
No problem.
Listen, давай. Such a nice, quiet, peaceful neighborhood.
I like your philosophy of no regrets, but it's a little too late in the game for me. But I'll be happy with the occasional surprise, like you.
But am I really such a surprise?
Well.
Oh, I suppose I am. I mean, you thought I was too uptight to take the chance, right?
It was all about your career. Right.
It was. At first. I was a woman on a mission.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, my career is still very, very important to me, but you threw me for a loop. I mean, I went up against a man who I couldn't pigeonhole, who wasn't all black and white. You made me weigh my professional goals against desire. You prompted me to remember all of my focused colleagues who just stayed on the career path, missing the chance to live, to feel. Even if it's pain, I mean, at least you know you're alive.
I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like the way you think.
Yeah. Since when?
Well, I didn't like when your mind was thinking of ways to take me down, but I enjoyed watching. Because you got very expressive eyes. It's like a window into your soul, and I'm not saying that you're transparent or easy to read, because you're not. It's just you're always thinking.
You have a lot of regrets, don't you?
Too many.
I know. I've always known. That's what captured my imagination. You have more money than you can spend. Power that most people can never imagine. Kids, mothers of those kids, ex-girlfriends, current girlfriends, all vying for your attention and approval. Yet you're one of the loneliest men I've ever known.
Not tonight.
must admit, I have mixed feelings. On the one hand, my shoe closet and I would have adored all of those billable hours we would have racked up if Sonny had actually gone to trial for shooting John Zakara. And then my ego would have been enormously gratified had I been able to wipe the floor with that self-righteous Claire Walsh. On the other hand, I realize that it's better for all concerned, especially the children.
You know,
Charges were dropped against Sonny.
Oh, you know what surprised me? Is that the boss came back to Port Charles at all. I thought when he took off to Rome, we'd never see him again.
You know why he came back, don't you? Because Brenda Barrett turned him away. Sonny showed up, torch flaring, and Brenda had put hers down a long time ago.
I only met Miss Barrett once, but wow, does she leave an impression? God, that woman's hot. I mean, for real. Probably the sexiest woman Well, what I meant was, except for you, of course,
Yes.
it's a different class of hotness altogether.
Different class.
She's here, you're here.
I'm here. There.
It's different. That
Yeah.
doesn't compare.
I suggest you immediately start trying to convince me of that.
Yes. Come here, cupcake.
All right, well, we have to go, so he needs a tux.
No tux.
A big tux.
No, I'm not wearing a tux.
Pity.
Of course you're wearing a tux. It is a black tie
Do you remember our
event.
wedding? No tux. Besides, I'm security.
Yeah, well, all the security guards are going to be wearing tuxes. So what are you going to do, stand around in a
Great,
black
they can wear what
t-shirt?
they want. I'm going to be on the sidelines.
No, you can't be on the sidelines. I need you to walk down the hard red carpet with me. Please, just walk with me.
I'm not your
Help me,
escort.
please.
Just let
Do
me
you see this?
do my job.
See this?
You just do yours.
She has a
This is
point.
frustrating.
Jason, she's got a point. All the men who've attacked her have appeared suddenly and at close range. If you're on the sidelines, you can't effectively protect her, can you?
Okay, I promise I'm not gonna freak out. You need to tell me everything that you know.
Yeah, I did.
You swear that you're not withholding information in some misguided attempt to protect me?
No, I'm not.
I mean, Lucky had to know who Interpol was after. He's not naive. He had to know that the assignment was dangerous.
I'm guessing that's why he was evasive with me and lied to you and Ethan.
I should have seen this coming because Lucky has been questioning everything, including his decision to become a cop.
You know this for a fact?
Yeah, he came here looking for you and he got me and said, do you know that Johnny offered him a job?
Working for his organization?
Yes. He said that Lucky's talents were wasted on the wrong side of the fence.
Well, I'm guessing, hoping that Lucky turned him down flat.
Oh, he did, but he was tempted. He told me.
And what else?
He said that he's been restless since the boys are gone, and I thought that was part of the reason why he was going after my dad.
Instead, he went off on a dangerous undercover mission, threw the rule book away, and is gonna live by his talents for a while.
He lived there with my dad. It's got to feel like home.
Yeah, except he didn't know what he was getting into this time. This guy, the Balkan, I mean, he is like a walking death sentence.
You seem very well informed on the subject. Have you ever dealt with the Balkan?
Look, I know you don't like small talk, and it's actually not my favorite either, but, people are going to be walking up to you and saying hello, how are you, and things like that, like how human beings talk to each other. So can you just, say, hello, how are you back, nice to meet you, or ask them questions about their family? Just say hi, nice to meet you back. Can you do that for me? Oh, especially Ernesto Cartullo, he's my boss. Very important. He's been incredibly generous with ASEC, and as long as we see him, we can get in and out, so just say hello to
Brenda,
him.
you just do what you do. I'm gonna do my job.
Okay. Okay, good. Did we just agree on something?
What are you doing?
Is this a clip-on?
No, don't touch it. Don't
Just
touch